It is May 16th and it is Tuesday. So I took 2 ovulation tests, the Clear Blue Digital Purple, and it was brand new, have not used it yet this cycle, and an Easy at Home. So I'm going to look at the Easy at Home first and then tell you what's going on here. All right, so I'm probably going to surge today or tomorrow. It always makes me nervous when, anyway, I'll tell you what's going on here. Of course, this turned off, and it's an empty circle. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be positive probably tomorrow or tonight even. Okay. All right, I'll turn these around, and then I will tell you what's going on here, and it is cycle day 9. So I will show you what these look like and then tell you what's going on. Okay, so it's an empty circle and the line's getting pretty dark there on the left. The left is the test line. And then my Easy at Home, sorry, I'm dealing with shadows and sunshine. That's getting pretty dark. So cycle day 9, that is going to be, my guess is it would be positive either tonight or definitely tomorrow for sure. And it only gave it a 0.55, but I mean, that's going to get either dark tonight, be positive tonight, or positive tomorrow. So we'll see about how that goes. Okay, so anyway, cycle day 9, and I am not inseminating this cycle. I am doing this just to see what happens this cycle, being on nothing but my usual supplements. And one thing I wanted to mention, when I talked to the reproductive endocrinologist, and I had my consultation on March 24th, he told me to take Serovital. And so he said that is at Costco, which I could not find it at Costco where I live. So not to say it wasn't there, but I could not find it anywhere. I did order it on Amazon, and it's expensive. It was like $80, but I like it. I like that he told me to take it, and it's basically age renewal, and it's for human growth hormone. And so when you are my age, when you do IVF, when I did IVF back in 2017, when I was trying to have my husband's baby, before he went sterile, I was put on human growth hormone for 5 days during my stimulation cycle. So during stimulation week for IVF, I was also on a human growth hormone. So anyway, I've been told to, just in working out stimulates your own natural human growth hormone, along with taking L-arginine. I remember I watched a video, a guy was saying taking L-arginine 30 minutes before your workout, like lifting weights type working out, increased your human growth hormone as well. But it was so hard taking those L-arginine pills because they were gigantic, like horse pill. So anyway, but I'm just going to track and see what happens, see if I get a normal ovulation time. Surging tomorrow would mean ovulating probably on cycle day 11, which would also be a good normal day for me. But normally it would be day 13 would be like my perfect ovulation, which actually happened last cycle. So anyway, yeah, I would love to inseminate. I cannot, because we are buying a house, and every penny I am making is going toward not even buying the house, but we had made a commitment to getting a new puppy. Long story short, the puppy is expensive, and I didn't know I was paying for the bulk of the puppy, and we didn't know we were getting this house way back when she was born. I believe she was born March 5th, and we hadn't found this house yet. We were just in the process of house hunting But this house kind of came up quickly, then it was taken away from us. We were outbid, and then that cash buyer bailed, and so we got a second chance at this house, and so we're excited and everything. But all of my husband's money and everything he's doing is going toward closing and going toward, you know, like it should. And so here I am, like, I can't buy sperm. I have to, you know, I'm committed to this dog. I love her. I've seen pictures and videos of her, and I'm committed to getting her. And so Hannah and I are going to drive up to Georgia on Saturday and get her. So we always try to adopt the greyhounds first, but sometimes there just aren't any available, and we love the breed. So Hannah and I are going to go up there on Saturday and get our little girl, and it's going to be fun and exciting. So, you know, that'll be something fun to do. And I'm sad that I don't get to inseminate this time around, but like I said, I'm not going to pay $300 for sperm or even $1,000 for frozen sperm, because my money needs to go toward little Winnie is her name. So anyway, but I'm going to track tomorrow's ovulation, see how it goes, and then I will let you know tomorrow, which will be in just a few minutes from now for you, what's going to happen as far as IVF goes. Okay, so just curious, this is second morning urine. Oh, yeah, that is positive. Let's see what the app gives it. Let's see if this skips flashing smiley face. Oh, it's flashing. Okay. Okay, so not quite there yet, even though that is matching. So I'm sure by lunchtime it would be a positive test. We'll see what the lines look like, and then I'll see what the app gives this one. All right, so the app gave it a 0.96, and this is flashing, and the line is super dark. So yeah, I'll definitely get a positive at lunchtime. I will do that for fun. Like I said, I am not able to inseminate this time around, but I will let you know at lunchtime what the steps are now moving forward and what I have to do next for IVF. It is cycle day 10, and it is 12:27 p.m. and my tests have been processed and they are ready to look at. I took the clear blue digital purple. It started flashing this morning with second morning urine. It started flashing, and I had a high rating on the Easy at Home. Those lines, I don't know if it's showing through on camera, but in real life they are very matching. It is a positive test for sure. But yet the digital was coming up flashing smiley face. So either the next urine would have been positive with the digital or whatever, but obviously I have to go to work. So anyway, so here I am at lunchtime, and I hadn't gone all morning, and so I have my test result right now. So I'll take a look at that and see how dark the Easy at Home is now. I am also having a lot of pinching and pain out of my left ovary, so I wonder if the surge started last night, because I didn't test first morning urine. I did second morning, because if I had done first morning urine with the digital, it probably would have started flashing then, and then with second morning it probably would have been positive. But you know, that's what happened last time. But I don't want to waste all my tests, even though there's no point in saving them, because I would need to buy, if I did at home insemination next time, then I'd have to buy all new tests anyway. So anyway, here is my Easy at Home, and it's still very strong, and it's not a dye stealer, but it's positive. So anyway, we'll take a look at my purple and see. And again, I'm not inseminating this cycle. This is just to track and see what happens naturally with no Letrozole, which this is the way it's been for several years, and it's positive. So yeah, and I'm not surprised, I knew, it would be. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm surging, and I feel like it's going to come out now. Like it feels like it's like making its way out, like it's going to pop any minute now. So if I got some sperm next cycle, I would probably have it arrive, and I'm talking about frozen sperm. I keep saying I'm done with the Facebook donor. Nice guy, he really hops too. When you say, hey, can you send something? He's all over it. It's like, so he's very good at that, and very good and trustworthy, and, in shipping and everything. And, but I never bought the microscope last cycle, and I really wanted to check the microscope and see if there was anything to see. The reproductive endocrinologist that I had the consultation with on March 24th told me, buy a microscope, you'll find it in the kids section. So any microscope will do, and just put the syringe underneath, and he goes, and see if you see anything moving. So I was going to do that last time, and I never made it to Walmart in time before getting that shipment and just inseminating. So anyway, I really want to go back to frozen sperm. And anyway, and it's past my birthday. My goal was, so here's the thing. My goal was to get, to keep trying until my birthday, and then go straight to embryo transfer with the adopted embryo. The problem is the clinic CNY that I've chosen and had my consultation with and everything, their branch in Sarasota, it's not going to be fully functional until sometime in the summer, and they're saying midsummer, and they're not giving a date, they're not giving a month, they're just saying summer. And that's becoming very frustrating for me, because I want to get going on this. And so it's like, well, I'll just keep trying naturally until they open up. And I'm gonna call them right now and see if they know anything, if there's an update, because I could message them through the portal, but they don't sometimes get back to you right away, although they've been kind of good at getting back right away. I'm the one that doesn't read the message till 3-4 days later. So, but I'll call them and see if they have any idea how they're progressing as far as getting the clinic ready, because, I want to do this. And then my other thought was, since it's so cheap, should I do my own egg retrieval, just my last ditch effort, see what would happen, kind of just see what the problem really was. Was it really egg quality, or was it something else? Like, if I got 3 or 4 eggs, would any of them fertilize, and would any of them be normal? I'm just so curious. I have no expectations, but it's just like, dang, it is so cheap. It's so tempting to just do my own IVF cycle to see what would actually happen with frozen sperm. I have a guy picked out already, and those vials are cheap too. They're only like $300-400 for an IVF vial, and then you would have it just sent to them, or I could have it sent to me and take it with me, during, at my egg retrieval appointment. So it's just tempting. I brought it up with one of the nurses, and she said, we'll do whatever you want. So I just wonder if, because I was so angry and upset with the clinic up in Tampa, that I went to all those years ago when I was trying to do IVF with my husband. The way I was treated, and the lack of care, and the lack of professionalism and everything was so much that I'm, and they were just making mistake after mistake on my protocol, and not tweaking anything, not making changes, not doing it designed for me and my body and what my body needed. They were, it was all the same checklist type medications, and it did not work for me. I finally got that one egg retrieval, and they injected dead sperm. So anyway, so that's why I said in the past that IVF does not work for me, and I will never do IVF again with my own egg retrieval and everything. But now, years later, here comes CNY putting in an office in Sarasota. So it's like, would you be better and do things the right way. And I watched a girl do an egg retrieval, and she was on all kinds of supplements and different protocol that was specialized, and it was CNY that did it. And I thought, man, if they're going to be good like that with her, maybe they know what they're doing and would do it right with me. So it's tempting. It's very tempting. So, but otherwise, I'm ready to take my little redheaded baby and have my adopted daughter. I'm excited either way. I'm pumped, and I want to do something. I want to get started. So anyway, that's what's happening. I'm going to take a look at this line. Yes, very dark. So I'll turn these around and show it to you. And that is pretty much the IVF update is, well, and I'm going to make the call, and I will end the video with the final word on what they say. And hopefully they say something other than we don't know. So I will show you these tests. Okay, so here is my test, and funny thing, the app is only giving it a 0.89, but it looks exactly the same as it did this morning at a 0.96, so, but either way, it's positive, so I'm not gonna stress, I'm not gonna really get into numbers and stuff. This is positive, and the line is dark, and then of course these don't have to match for anything, but it's just nice to see the progression on the left there, which is the test line. So yeah, positive, static smiley face, and I just feel like I am ready to ovulate right now. Okay, I just wanted to show this. This is the next day, cycle day 11. This is second morning urine, and this is a dye stealer peak, although I reached my peak yesterday, and this is what some people don't understand. My surge started yesterday, and yet I'm getting a darker line on Easy at Home today. But that doesn't mean that this is my peak. I don't know if you can understand that. My peak surge started yesterday. I got a positive digital ovulation test yesterday. However, it's just super strong in my system right now. But the surge started yesterday. So my body is in process of trying to ovulate now. So my ovulation is actually today. So anyway, even though it's a dye stealer this morning. So some people would think if they were only testing with strips that meant they were going to ovulate tomorrow. Like if this was somebody going, oh, I'm peaking now. No, it started yesterday. So I'm ovulating today. And once I ovulate and I take another test, it would drop off significantly. So, and I've shown that before in the past, but anyway, I'm going to take another test at lunch and just see if the line is lighter. If I have ovulation pain this morning while I'm at work and ovulate, then the surge will break and the line would be lighter. And so I'll see what a digital pink holder would be. My purple is still locked in with a static smiley face. So I will use the pink holder and see if a smiley face comes up at lunch. And also the app gave this a reading of 1.33. So that is a pretty good reading. I've seen people get as high as 2, but it's still a great reading. So, all right, I'll be back at lunch. Okay, so just took this, and it is still positive. It is lunchtime, so my surge is still going on. But like I said, it started yesterday. So maybe I will ovulate tonight. So, which has been my usual pattern. I've been ovulating at night. We'll see what happens. I only have 1 stick left, so I might not do it, but it doesn't really matter since I'm not inseminating anyway. So, and then I took this, but it hasn't been the full 5 minutes to 10 minutes yet. Okay, so to let you know, I did ovulate last night, and it was pretty painful. I mean, I wasn't bent over in pain, but I mean, it was very uncomfortable. And I gotta admit, it really bugged me that I didn't get to inseminate this cycle. I thought I'd be okay with it, but it really nagged at me all night long. It just really, really nagged at me, but I'm excited that I'll at least get to try next time. And I'm probably going to see if I can just get frozen sperm. And then again, so I called the clinic and I said, is there any word on when you're going to be ready to transfer, to perform egg retrievals and transfer at your clinic? And she said the end of July. So I really hope that that stays true and that they will be functional late July, because, you know, that's not terrible. You know, that's not too far away really, because we're heading into June now. So so another 2 months, that's, you know, that's pretty good. So anyway, I'm excited to hear the end of July, and I hope. So now what I have to do is when my period starts, so in 2 weeks, so I ovulated last night, and so my surge was like 30 hours long. So, because the day before yesterday, I showed that it was positive at lunchtime. I got a positive on the purple digital. The following morning, yesterday, got a dye stealer from LH, or from the Easy at Home. And for those that don't use the digital, they would have thought that that was their peak and then wondered why they ovulated same day. So just something to think about and to watch for. It was clearly positive with matching lines the day before. And I knew that even though it was like a 0.96, I knew that that was positive. And of course, my digital confirmed that it was a positive that day. But as the hormone increases and floods your system, you know, you're going to get a darker line later, and you're going to think, oh, that, you know, and either way, if you're having regular tries, if you will, with your husband, partner, whatever, you really don't have to worry about that as long as you're putting in enough sperm, you know, frequently. So, but for me, who has to purchase and plan and, you know, order sperm, it matters a little bit more. And so, but that's why I like frozen sperm, because it can just sit there in the douar for a couple days until I know when it really is time to inseminate. So anyway, so that's why I just really, because I don't know how long, and I'm not even convinced that the sperm are really lasting in the little extender solution that he's putting, you know, the shipping, even though he just sent me something, you know, a girl in, I don't know what state got a positive, but I don't know. I'm starting to, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to going back to frozen sperm. That's all I have to say. So anyway, so that is it for this video. Excited. So we're looking at July for IVF. My next period, when it starts in 2 weeks, I will call and I will have 2 appointments, a baseline monitoring appointment, and then they're going to set me up for an HSG test again, which I've had in the past, and it was clear and good and everything. So hoping that is the case still. And I think that's the only, I don't know if they're going to, I would imagine they would take blood work to, you know, check my hormone levels and everything. So I'll take you along with me for that to show what my preliminary testing looks like and how everything goes with that. So anyway, thank you. That is it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.